Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we are going over some more figures from the Minecraft movie, featuring the Skeleton and Dennis from Mojang Studios and Mattel. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the Mojang Studios and Mattel Minecraft movie Skeleton with bow and arrow and a bone over here too, don't forget that. With a creeper and Dennis that we're going to go over later. And on the back we have the rest of the figures in the wave as well as a bunch of illegalies and everything. Now let's take a look at this skeleton. The skeleton is a cube skull over here that looks pretty cool at least. And I love the kind of like Cro-Magnon caveman face. It's great. Each tooth is represented really well. For the front there's one missing, and the sort of pig nose is fun as well. Going to the side, the skull is separated into two halves, looking great over here. And the texture on this is really nice. It looks very marbly, very skeleton-like. I love this piece. It's super cool and just is awesomely sculpted. And we do get a swivel over here a little bit. We don't get the pop-out function. We do get a little bit up and down, but mostly swivel, but still, it's a great head sculpt. I love it. A lot of personality and character. The body is very, yes, skeletal. I don't think it's painted at all. Maybe a tiny bit of wash that I can see, I think, but other than that, it's really good on sculpting. This is great. The ribs are just little boxes. The bones are very boxy too. I like that with slight edges on them, and the hands are done really well too. Very skeletal, very awesome, and I like the shoulder bones are good. And the spinal cord on the back is really nice represented here, as well as the hips. All in all, a great skeleton figure. I love this. And we do not get a swivel, barely anything. I wish we did though. We do get a swivel over here though, as well as up pretty far, and then that's basically it. Not too much articulation, but it's okay. And the legs look really nice with some good sculpting, as well as some wash down there, and the feet look good too, those little bony feet. And this is all really good, but what is all this stuff over here and on the inside of the leg over there? This is a bummer. Why have this? But on the bright side, you can just turn the figure around, and yeah, it's pretty much good, at least from 3 sides, maybe 2, I don't know. And the legs go out super far and kind of up a little bit too. That's really awesome. You get this guy in good positions. You also go up pretty far and then back pretty far, and that's basically it with 2 big holes above the feet. Nothing for knees or toes. Weird. The skeleton also comes with a bow that looks really cool. It has that jagged Minecraft style, as well as a plastic string. That's amazing. Looks great over here. Excellent job. It also fits to the hand, as in the thumb goes inside of the bow itself and the hand clamps it down. It's really well done and made for this character. Super cool on that. I like it a lot. And the arrow looks nice too. It's really rubbery though I do like the colors on it, and it is, again, blocky. Is it a little guy up there? That's pretty cute. But yeah, it's nicely done for this arrow. It's good. But what if you want to combine bow and arrow? You kind of can. Just shove it in through here and then make that work, kind of. It actually works pretty well here, I'm not gonna lie. Giving it to the skeleton figure is a whole nother story, though. It doesn't work as well as you would think it would. It just barely looks good. But yeah, the articulation is awful on these for this to really work. What a shame. But like everything else in this line, the accessories, I think, really are for Steve, and they look nice in his hands, and also it is really hard to combine the bow and arrow together. And as much as I try to have this fit in his hands and work, it doesn't want to, and honestly, I don't have the time or patience to try. They could have designed this better, so bad, Mattel. Bad. Steve can at least hold the bow, arrow, and basically everything else on his person. Yeah, it's getting pretty heavy here, these bags. And the skeleton also comes with a bone. It's nicely done, looks pretty good, but again, I don't think it actually goes to the skeleton, it goes to Steve instead. So yeah, I'm just gonna add that to our ever-growing pile of stuff over here. It's like Jenga or something. Jeez. Love it. The Minecraft movie skeleton stands at about 4 inches tall or so. Here is the skeleton next to the Jack-specific Mario and Jack-specific Sonic. They scale pretty well together. Here he is next to the Nendoroid Tails and Nendoroid Knuckles. Here he is next to the Jack-specific Homer Simpson and Jack-specific Movie Shadow the Hedgehog. They're kind of big for the skeleton, honestly. Here he is next to the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran and the Figma Twilight Princess Link. And they look pretty out of scale, honestly. Maybe you can have this be an enemy for Link, which would work pretty well. He's fought skeletons in the past. Here is a Minecraft movie skeleton next to Game Steve and Game Alex, both from Mattel, and honestly, they don't really fit that much together. Kind of, maybe? I don't know. The skeleton's too realistic. And here is the skeleton next to a Creeper and Jack Black Steve. They look good together, and man, Steve is getting weighed down by all that stuff. But there's even more things for him to hold right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here is the box for the Minecraft movie Mojang Studios Mattel Dennis. That's me. Yeah, he includes a orb and an earth crystal as well as a leash. Awesome. With a creeper and himself on the side of the box, as well as a nice background over there. And on the back, we have the rest of the figures in the wave, as well as a bunch of legalies down here. Logo up there. Now let's check out Dennis. Dennis's head sculpt looks really good. I love the ears. They're very cute over here, as well as those eyes. They're adorable. The nose is painted a little bit askew, sadly. The mouth is painted a little bit askew also. That's a bummer over there. The face also has a little bit of like this yellow wash underneath for the chin. Looks very nice as well. Going down over here a little bit, and also over here very nicely, and a little bit underneath too. It's great. And for articulation, they brought back the pop-out function. You just pull the head out and then go up and down, and then you go side to side and then swivel a little bit. It's really nicely done. Pretty good. Pretty good. And the body looks really nice as well. The fur is awesome too. The texturing is getting great on these, and I love that for these sculpts. We even have that wash as well. And I love the cubism here. It's just like the skeleton, just like the creeper. Everything is square in Minecraft. I don't like this, but I don't mind it where it's placed at least underneath the figure where you won't really look too much. And the legs look nice as well. They are kind of pre-posed though, and this one's more round than cubic. Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing, Mojang? Never mind. I'm just kidding. Whatever. There isn't really much wash in it, but there is paint on the claws, and those claws are actually a little bit sharp, so be careful, I guess. And there's little pads in the feet, which is pretty cute. Good doggo wolf thing. And the legs move up this far and back this far for this one. Same with the other one over here. And then the back legs move all the way back this far and forward this far. Pretty good. It's nice. And the tail is once again very cubic, and it looks really nice. The same stuff as before. There is some more information at the bottom of it. Why? Stop doing this, please. But you do get up and down, but it should wag side to side. Dang it, doggo! For accessories, this collar looks pretty good. At least there's like a lock or a latch on it and a little tag for probably a name. It says Dennis's name. That's awesome. I love it. And to use this collar for Dennis, you first have to pop this little tab right here and then bring Dennis along with you in order to put this on. And then you just lay this on him and carefully, surgically put this on him. It's better if he's lying down and given a treat or sedated, but yeah, it's kind of hard to get this on, really. You have to yank the collar, stretch it over, and then push it down. It's a very complicated motion, but now that it's on, it looks pretty good. You can even do the pop-out function. It stays on really nicely. Good boy. And I'm guessing because of this collar, this character can be an army builder for like a bunch of wolf dogs or just this Dennis wolf dog. So yeah, you can get a bunch of them and have them be named differently or something. And before we get to the accessories, I wish there was an opening mouth. That's all. Just a jaw or something. That would have been cool to see for this, but it's a nice figure overall, honestly, and pretty well done for what it is. So after doing like 3 seconds of research, this is the Earth Crystal or Earth Cube. I think it looks pretty cool, honestly. It's a nice piece. Reminds me of the Tesseract from Marvel. It's cool. And this is the orb, and there's a bunch of like runes on the sides. It's super cool, and there's a little circle on top telling you it's the orb, I guess. And it's really nice piece. I love the color too, and the runes are great. And when I initially pulled these out, I put them inside each other and they actually got really stuck. Hopefully not this time, but yeah, just be careful with that, but it's good for storage, honestly. It's nice. Dennis stands at about 2 to 2¼ inches taller, so, and around, I would say, 4 inches long. Here is Dennis next to the Jakks-Pacific Mario and Jakks-Pacific Sonic. They look pretty much in scale together. Here he is next to the Nendoroid Tails and Nendoroid Knuckles. Here is Dennis next to the Jakks-Pacific Homer Simpson and Jakks-Pacific Movie Shadow the Hedgehog, and they are way too big for this guy. Oh well. Here he is next to the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aaron, and the Figma Twilight Princess Link. And while I think Link probably wouldn't want a wolf around given Twilight Princess, maybe he would, who knows, Samus would instantly adopt Dennis. Yeah, she's adopted worse. Here he is next to Game Steve from Mattel and Game Alex from Mattel also. They look really nice together, although they don't really fit, honestly, as far as artwork style goes. And here we have them all together, the Creeper, Dennis, the Skeleton, and Jack Black Steve, with everything on him so far. It's awesome to see. But these all scale really well, honestly. I'm very happy with how they all look, and I can't wait to see more figures, and more figures are definitely coming to this channel. Overall, this line is on a loose leash. The skeleton figure is really nicely done. I wish there was better articulation with it, but the sculpt really overrides it. It looks awesome. On the other hand, though, the accessories are kind of poor for this. I appreciate they made it so the figure can hold the accessories really well, but utilizing them in combat, just give it a sword or a club or something. And Dennis is a really good boy. I like how you can take the leash on and off the figure at will for army building or not, and the way the figure is sculpted, as well as the minor paint details and the articulation, is really nice. This might be the sleeper hit of this line. Very well done. And it's also good to have those cubes for Jack Black Steve. Just don't combine them. You may not be able to remove them from each other. What a shame. And the bone is a nice touch to add to Jack Black Steve's ever-growing pile of stuff. So if you're a fan of Minecraft, Mattel, or video game action figures in general, then these are really good ones. Go get them. But if you can only get one, I would highly recommend getting Dennis over the Skeleton. Honestly, Dennis is just a better figure. But make no mistake, this doggo has a bone to pick with you. So which figure here is your favorite, the Skeleton or Dennis? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.